If you're looking for the best settings for auto-tune that you can find on the internet, this is that video. I'm going to help you today with finding the best settings for auto-tune. What's poppin', gang? I'm 30 Killer Beats, and today we're just gonna jump into something I kind of figured out recently that I've been trying out on all my songs, and I've been getting way better results with auto-tune. By far, the best settings that I've ever used. Regardless of whatever DAW that you personally use, you can take these same exact settings and bring it over to whatever DAW you're using. For the purpose of this video, I'm just gonna be using the Universal Audio Console. Let me know in the comments if you have already tried this. So what I'm just gonna show you is the best settings that I've come to by far. I have a blank track. This is my little track right here on my X6, and I love it. What I want to show you is the first thing that you want to set up and click on when you set up auto-tune. Hopefully you have the newest one. I'm using auto-tune Advanced. You can use any other auto-tune as long as you have this classic button, and we're going to jump into this a little bit later. First setting that you want to do when you're setting up auto-tune is go to the input type and click on alto and tenor. So I typically go to the low male voice. What I've been told from different people, mainly from an artist named Solo Lucci, but he told me something very important. He told me most of these artists are using alto and tenor. There's a reason for this. You know, it actually fits better in the music when you're using this setting. So, okay, so we're gonna use that, and then the next thing you wanna do is choose whatever key that the song is actually in. So the next thing you wanna do is go ahead and click on whatever it is, major or minor. Basically, we're working from left to right, you know what I'm saying? We're reading this thing like a book. So we're gonna go ahead and click on the next thing, which is this classic button. Basically, what this does is it allows you to not pitch and bend as much. Instead of your vocal sliding over to the next note and sounding a little bit more natural, maybe you don't want that natural sound, you know, that pitch correction auto-tune. You know, maybe you want more of like a straightforward auto-tune, straight all the keys, nothing in between. And what you're gonna get with hitting this classic button is that classic auto-tune 5 sound where they didn't have this flex button and all that. And if you see, when you unclick this, you have the option to use the flex now, as before. You know, this is the newer settings from auto-tune where you can flex your vocals a little bit more to sound a little bit more natural. Personally, it sounds great. I think classic sounds better. So we're going to choose the classic. The next thing is track. So I like to use tracking at least 27 to 30, maybe 36, you know what I'm saying? The higher you go, the more auto-tune you're gonna get. Straight up, if you wanna sound like Lil Baby, 100%, you know what I'm saying? Just throw it up to tracking 1, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna sound exactly like Lil Baby. If you wanna sound like Lil Uzi, Future, you might wanna turn it down to like 36, maybe 27, around that range, you know what I'm saying? Personally, I like that range. I don't like the 100% auto-tune sound, you know, straight robotic, you know what I mean? Maybe you guys are wanting that, go for it. But for the purpose of this video, I'm showing you my settings that I like to use and what actually sounds great to me. And every other artist that I've used, definitely go with between 26 or 27 to 37. The next setting that you want to choose is the Retune Speed. And by far, this is one of the last settings, but there's some more stuff you want to do to this. So make sure you stay tuned. So the next thing you want to do, turn this Retune Speed all the way to 2. Now, I don't know what it is. You can try to find the sweet spot for you, but for me and the artists that I've worked with, 2 has been the greatest setting. You know, anywhere past that, you get a little bit more of your natural tunes that come out. Majority of the time, people are not really good singers. Not everyone's Rihanna, not everyone's Chris Brown. So you want to adjust their sound accordingly, okay? So the way how I do it, so put that Retune Speed at 2. You're almost good to go, but we're going to jump into the next thing, which turns this up to the next level. Before we do that, make sure you guys check out the sponsor of today's video, themusicgang.com. If you guys are looking for templates, beat templates to get better sounding beats in a short amount of time, especially harder sounding beats. If you guys want to get free loops, paid loops, extremely good loops that you can make beats for days. Even if you guys want to get your session mixed and mastered by me and have the song sent back so you can have a custom template, go ahead and check out themusicgang.com. That's my personal website. Looking to take your skills to the next level, definitely check it out. All right, so the next thing that you want to do that's going to take your auto-tune skills to the very next level is you want to add another auto-tune. The reason why I'm adding another auto-tune is because, you know, when you have this on tenor and alto and all that, you're basically telling this program to focus on higher level octaves. That also gives opportunity for this program to not focus on the low end. So what you want to do is add another auto-tune, basically almost with the same settings. You can play around with it to change the settings up a little bit more. Personally, I do that. So what you want to do with the second auto-tune, even though it's almost exactly the same, you know, we got this 26 of the tracking, the retune speed at 2. Basically just turn this input down to low male. Now we have the first auto-tune focusing on the higher octaves, and now we have another auto-tune focusing on the lower octaves. And now what you're going to get is this smooth transition from the highs to the lows, and you're going to get less opportunity for your vocals to jump off the range and sounding terrible. You know what I'm saying? I've heard all types of terrible auto-tune songs and stuff like that. I promise you, they probably would have benefited if they had these exact type of settings. Now, what I'm going to do is turn this auto-tune on so you can hear exactly what this sounds like. Some of the times what I do to change up the auto-tune a little bit, maybe I turn the low male up a little bit, maybe to like 1, maybe the tracking up a little bit, and that just makes it sound really, really good and very musical. So now I have the auto-tune on and you can probably hear it. Now I'm just gonna do a little testing, you know what I'm saying? A little singing. Make sure you like and subscribe. I'm going high, I'm going low. Let me know what you think in the comment. This is just a quick little video showing you some of these auto-tune settings that I think sounds amazing. Hopefully you guys start taking this and I start hearing better sounding songs from you guys, even from celebrities to indie level artists. Let me know in comments what other videos you want to see on this channel. You guys stay safe. Peace.